Hello and welcome back to another video on the Wrestle Debate and to NXT Halloween Havoc out of 10. What's going on in this show? It's basically like a mini pay-per-view. NXT titles online. I think pretty much everyone was on the line, maybe except for the North American title. So let's get straight into it. And we're starting off with a Scareway to Hell ladder match for the women's tag titles. Io Shirai and Zoe Stark versus Toxic Attraction versus Hartwell and Perotta. Shirai and Stark dominated early before Dolan and Jane took them out and sent the champions outside. Perotta and Hartwell took Dolan and Jane out with a ladder and started to climb up it before Jane and Dolan were back in control after stopping Shirai and Stark from climbing to the top. Io hit a double DDT on the counter and before Stark went up and Indy and Perotta put up a ladder next to theirs and Dolan joined them. Stark was dropped from the ladder but managed to hit a dive on the way down before Perotta was left alone in the ring and she nearly grabbed the titles but Jane dragged her down and she could unhook them. Stark then found the Stein Glass the ladder from Indy. Hartwell then dropped to Io and went on to another ladder outside. Indy and Jane were out fighting when Dolan took Hartwell out and retrieved the championships at Halloween Havoc. I'm going to give this a 7 out of 10. This was a really fun match. And yeah, I think Toxic Attraction becoming the champions is a really good decision for new NXT. I'm in favour of it, to be honest. Trick Williams and Carmelo Hayes then showed up at Lumis Mansion to retrieve the North American title as Halloween Havoc continued. Gargano and Lumis were hiding in the back and had set traps all over the place with some help from a zombie referee before Grayson Waller was hosting the show and talked about how all the beautiful women were looking tonight before Joe Gacy came out to correct him. He said Waller's mind was corrupted before heading to his match with Blade. Blade attacked him before the bell got underway, but once it got underway, Gacy had control. Gacy got Harlan in his way and calmed him down, making him let go of Blade. Back in the ring, Gacy then hit a huge handstand lariat before picking up an easy win. I'm going to go for 5 out of 10. This Gacy stuff really isn't clicking for me as of yet, to be honest. Before Ikeman Jiro was trying to understand how Halloween works as Grayson joined the party, Cameron Grimes came in with a cheesy pickup line, drove up ladies away before he headed to the ring on Halloween Havoc and got another match. Diamond Mine were out and Ozzy Jones laid the challenge out to Roderick Strong. Jones was dominating the match early on, tossing Strong around. Strong got an ankle lock for him, but powered through and hit a massive power slam shoulder breaker combo. The Creed brothers then interfered and Jones took one of them out before Roddy hit a jumping knee on the apron. Yeah, it's probably the right result if you look at the storylines, but for me it's just not believable when you look at the size of Odyssey Jones and Roderick Strong for Roderick to win this match. I mean, yeah, it kind of just does need adjusting, to be honest, because Odyssey should just be unstoppable, really. So I'll give it a 5 out of 10. The party was still going on backstage, and Lash Legend agreed to have Tony Giangelo on her show before Zion Quinn chokeslammed Robert Stone through the table. Raquel Gonzalez then showed up in her motorbike at Halloween Havoc before the wheels ran in as Chucky's choice. Chucky picked a trick or treat street fight. Got that eventually. Rose unloaded on the champ as the bell rang. Gonzalez sent her to the outside and tucked her with a kendo stick. Rose then sent Gonzalez into the ring placed off a counter. Rose then locked in Gonzalez in one of the announcers' chairs with a kendo stick and kicked her down before unloading on the champ. Rose then got a steel chair out before the champ sprayed her with a fire extinguisher and sent her back into the ring. There was a chair on the turnbuckles. Raquel then took the steel ring steps into the ring, but Mandy sent her into it for a near fall. Rose was then speared through a table in the ring before a hooded figure appeared and shoved Raquel with a shovel from behind, letting Mandy hit the running knee strike for the win. After the match, the hooded figure stepped up and it was revealed to be Dakota Kai. This was really good. I'm going to give it a 6 out of 10. Obviously sets up the Raquel and Dakota fight. The match was really good. It's just, I kind of would have liked to see Raquel's title reign continue, and I'm not sure if Mandy Rose is the right person to lead this new, young, vibrant NXT, because she's already had main roster experience. I maybe think it should have gone to a younger star, to be honest. Back on Halloween Havoc after a break, Trick and Melo were making their way through Lumis Mansion and they were met with a new haunted style encounter every 2 seconds. Andre Chase brought his students on a field trip and lost them before Trick and Melo in their hunt for the titles. Lumis showed up and chased Trick and Gargano away. Trick and Melo then found each other and their title before Lumis and Gargano got in their way and scared the zombie. Gargano said that Lumis' house was a little weird and he wanted to do next year's Halloween at his own place. Before in the ring, Waller was out and LA Knight came in with the same vampire outfits. Waller found out that he may have caused Knight some car trouble to take place as the host of Halloween Havoc. Knight then put 2 and 2 together before Solo Sikoa wiped Waller out. Before moving on, it was time for MSK vs Imperium in a lumberjack match for the tag team titles. Bartel and Carter were in the ring, and the foreman was sent outside before a big brawl started. MSK took the opportunity to hit stereo flips on the crowd before he headed to commercials. Back to the match, Lee was in control and got a near fall on Bartel before Eichner got the tag and picked up both members of MSK and hit a slam. Lee then hit a dive to the outside on Eichner. MSK then went for their finisher, but Imperium came back with a brainbuster and hit their own finisher to pick up the win. Yeah, I'm going to give it a 5 out of 10. The match was okay. It's just that really I don't think Imperium for this new vibrant NXT are the right choice of tag team champions. I may be wrong, but yeah, I just kind of don't agree with the booking decision here. Speaking of not agreeing with the booking decision, it was Toninato Ciampa versus Bron Breakker for the NXT title. Breakker started off strong and tackled the Ciampa, sending him outside. Ciampa was hit with some big early moves, and the champ came back with a crossface. Back after a break, Breakker fought out of a hold, taking an X-handle from the ropes. Ciampa was then hit with a Frankenstein, and the champ cancelled a big move before the two unloaded on each other on the apron and went outside. Ciampa hit a big DDT on the exposed concrete before Ciampa got the fairy tale ending, but Breakker kicked out. Breakker got up with numerous strikes to the head before taking the fairy tale ending once more. Ciampa retained his NXT championship and picked up the win. Yeah, I'm going to give it a 5 out of 10. The match was good, don't get me wrong, but yeah, I just feel like Ciampa, Old Star, Breakker, new chart, it just made so much sense to put the title on Breakker. Overall this week, NXT gets a 5 out of 10 from me. Yeah, not because it's a bad show, plenty of decent matches, it's just that some of the booking decisions I found really weird. So yeah, which is why I can't really give this show a high grade. Obviously going to give it time to see how it plays out, but yeah, some of them I just thought were really weird. But anyway guys, that's it for the video. Thanks very much for watching. Remember to like, share, subscribe, let me know thoughts, comments down below. If you want to link description below for daily wrestling news and subscribe to my channel and subscribe, I know, that'd be greatly appreciated. Thanks very much for watching. Peace!